It's tax season! I know taxes are not the most pleasant topic for most people, myself included, but it's still something to celebrate, because 9 out of 10 people that file their taxes in Germany get on average 1,051 euro back from Finanzamt. Do you have to file your taxes in Germany? Is it mandatory? Probably not. We'll come to that later on. But why would you give up so much money voluntarily if you can file your taxes in less than an hour? That's a pretty good hourly wage if you think about it that way. And that's why today we will answer these 8 questions so you know exactly what information you need if you want to file your taxes here in Germany, what you need to know to get a maximum amount of money back, as well as the different options you have, how you can actually file your tax declaration. Ready? Then let's save you 1,000 euros in less than 10 minutes. What's up everyone? Welcome to a new tax video from PerFinEx, the #1 English speaking and independent financial planner in Germany. You guys love tax videos. And I know that you wanted a video like this for a very long time from reading your comments. This video will tell you everything you need to know about your German tax declaration. And the next 3 videos will walk you through different options how you can actually file your taxes in English. So first of all, you're welcome. And second, after tax month in May on our channel, there's really no excuse anymore to not file your taxes here in Germany. Right? Tax question 1. Do you have to file your tax declaration in Germany? Paying taxes is mandatory. Filing a tax declaration is most likely not. Everyone in Germany can earn 9,744 euros in 2021 without paying any tax and 10,347 euros in 2022. Without paying tax. The 9,984 euros that you might still see somewhere is not correct anymore. Government increased the tax-free earnings for 2022. If you earn more than that, you generally speaking have to pay taxes. If you're a regular employee, you pay income tax and maybe solidarity tax and church tax directly from your payslip. If you're not sure how to read your payslip, this video will help you out. So that's done. No to do here. If you earned unemployment benefits, money during Kurzarbeit, parental leave or other benefits of more than 410 euros, you need to file your taxes. If you have capital gains from investments that you didn't pay capital gains tax on, maybe because your broker is not in Germany, you need to file your taxes. Same if you have rental income or income from being self-employed. And also if you are married and in tax classes 3 and 5 or 4 and 4 with factor. We'll come to the tax classes later on. In all these cases, it is mandatory that you file your tax declaration. And this list is not complete. There are many more reasons why filing your tax declaration becomes mandatory. We only selected the most common reasons here. But you know from the extensive disclaimer in the beginning that this video is no tax advice anyway, and PerFinEx is no tax advisor, right? Good, then let's continue with tax question 2. Even if filing a tax declaration is not mandatory for you, it's still worth it, because 9 out of 10 people get on average 1,051 euro back. That number is from the German Federal Statistical Office, by the way. So if you want to file your taxes, what's the deadline? Usually 31st of July until the next year. So July 31st, 2022 for your tax declaration 2021. And since that will be a Sunday, you have until August 1st, 2022 to send your tax declaration 2021 to your local Finanzamt. If you file your taxes voluntarily, see the previous tax question from a minute ago if you're not sure about that. You have 4 years to hand in your tax declaration. And in this video I told you to wait to file your taxes because you can get up to 6% penalty interest from Finanzamt. Well, that's gone. Court has decided that 6% interest is too much and government has until the end of July to decide on a new penalty interest rate. We'll see what happens, but it will probably be lower than 6%. Tax question number 3. What info do you need to file your tax declaration? Remember from tax question 1 that your employer is sending your earnings and the taxes you paid from your payslip directly to Finanzamt? The result is the Ausdruck der elektronischen Lohnsteuerbescheinigung that looks like this. If you say Ausdruck der elektronischen Lohnsteuerbescheinigung 3 times at midnight, a clerk from your local Finanzamt will appear and take half of everything that you own. That's certainly my worst horror movie. This sheet is the basis for your tax declaration. You also need your personal tax ID. Everybody living here in Germany should have this 11-digit number that Finanzamt uses to identify us. If you register here in Germany, this will be one of the very first letters you get, and if a baby is born, the tax ID is also most of the time the first letter the baby gets. That tax ID is valid throughout your entire life, no matter what you do. You also need your tax number, which consists of 13 digits with dashes in between. Your tax number changes if you move to a different local Finanzamt, if you become self-employed or get married. Speaking about married, last but not least, you need your tax class. Check out this video with all info on German tax classes. Other than that, you don't need to send invoices or receipts with your tax declaration. You just need to keep them in case your Finanzamt asks about it. So don't throw them away. Tax question 4. What kind of income is taxed in Germany? Generally speaking, everything. Germany knows 7 different types of income that are all explained in detail in this video right here. These 7 types of income include income from employment, income from self-employment, investments like stocks or ETFs, income from rental properties, income from selling other assets like Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. So basically everything except a lottery win. Also income that you make outside of German borders. That depends though if Germany has a double taxation agreement with the country you make that money in, and if you pay taxes in the other country already. If you have any questions about that, please talk to a professional tax advisor, not us. PerFinex is no tax advisor. And we also cannot answer individual tax questions in the comments because, you guessed it, it depends. Tax question 5. What is tax-deductible? Außergewöhnliche Belastungen. These extraordinary expenses you had are tax-deductible in order to create fairness between you who had these extraordinary costs and another person with the same income who didn't have these costs. It's for example costs that you have for education of your children, costs when you fell sick and had to pay something that your health insurance didn't cover, which happens quite often in the public system, more often than in the private system. And you can deduct even more from your taxes with tax question 6. What is tax deductible? Sonderausgaben. Special expenses are all kinds of expenses that are not job related. You can deduct up to 25,000 euros for pensions level 1, that is the base pension, and the German public pension, and up to 2,100 euro for your Riester pension level 2, or up to 1,900 euro for insurances like health insurance, liability insurance, disability income insurance, or term life insurance. If you think that's exciting to deduct almost 30,000 euros for pensions and insurances from your taxes and wonder which ones are the best for you, feel free to reach out and secure a free meeting with us to discuss your personal financial situation. Our financial planning can help you save more money from taxes in the future. We cannot help you file your tax declaration. That's the job of a tax advisor. We are a financial advisor. Tax question 7. What is tax deductible? Werbungskosten. This will probably be the largest chunk of costs you can deduct from your taxes, because these are all kinds of job-related expenses. Driving to work, educating yourself with courses, or something in order to earn a higher income in the future. You can even get 5 euros a day for home office. That's in this video, excluding 5 other tax tricks that is linked in the description below. You can deduct even more if you have a real office at home, meaning a separate room that you use mainly for work purposes. In that case, you can deduct up to 1,250 euros, even for the furniture like your desk or your chair. You can also deduct all kinds of electronics or software you don't get from your employer, like your private smartphone and internet contract if you use it at least partly for your job. Or if you don't like your employer anymore and want to change jobs. Then deduct up to €8.50 for every job application that you send. So now there's only one question left, right? Left, right, left, right, left, right. Tax question 8. How can you file your taxes easily in Germany? You have 3 options that are all explained in detail in this video. Links to our videos that I mentioned are in the description. If you have a complicated case, you might want to use the help of a tax advisor. That's what I'm doing because I'm self-employed and PerFinex GmbH needs to file a tax declaration as well. If you are employed and don't want to file your taxes yourself, you can also use the help of the Lohnsteuerhilfeverein. Or, that's what many of you requested, that we should do a video about that, you can use do-it-yourself tax software. That is Elster that Finanzamt built itself. And you can probably imagine what it looks like if Finanzamt built the software itself. But hey, it's free, so go ahead and use it if you want to. The smoother solution for you is probably tax software from private companies that also help you with tax tips along the way, so you can save as much money as possible. You get these tips only from private tax software. Elster is not helping you, because it's not in the best interest of the government that you get more tax money back. That's also why filing a tax declaration is voluntary for most people. There are 3 of these tax softwares on the German market that are also available in English: SteuerGo, TaxFix and WunderTax. In the next 3 videos we will go through all of them and do a tax declaration together, so you can see in the comparison which of these tax software providers works out the best for you. See you next week and don't pay too much taxes until then.